name is Catherine. Today I'll be presenting on my assignment 1 proposal for assignment 2 and assignment 3. I'm Lina and I'm from Monday tutorial class 12 to 3 p.m. This will be the title of my research, a quantitative study, how top-down management approach affect the motivation of subordinates in a factory. And my introduction, firstly I'll be talking about how Industrial Revolution had an impact on how people work and even on how they thought about work. According to Miller, the world is moving from an agrarian society to an industry society. So, in the 21st century, it is clear that vast majority of the organizations still adopt the classical management approach, especially in fast food chains, government sectors and factories. And the notions of classical management are the basis in maintaining a well-structured organization. My assignment 2 will be based on Henry Fayol's classical management theory, where Scala chain principle proposes that an organization should be arranged in a hierarchical structure, or also known as top-down management approach. Bartol and Martin defines motivation as the force that gives path to behavior, energizes behavior, and triggers the tendency to stick with. And my objective of this study is to investigate the direction of communication between managers and subordinates in the factory, and to study the effectiveness of top-down management approach in motivating the subordinates. So next I'll be presenting on my literature review. In the field of education, according to Kiza 2012, top-down management should possess the formal power to distribute information even if they experience distrust from subordinates. This is further supported by Tsai and Beverton in 2007 that only through the exercise of power and central planning, efficiency can be seen. And in the government sector, especially the police force, according to Gao and Gaines in 2012, police force is structured in a hierarchical manner where information flows from top to bottom. The superior expects the lower-ranking officers to enact any task given to them. However, lower-ranking officers may not always agree with the task given. In Ghana, a study was conducted to examine managerial interaction in organizations. In order to motivate subordinates, communication plays an important role. And motivation is the key to success in any organization. And according to Abu Ghraib in 2012, top-down management does not benefit the subordinates, leading to their demotivation. However, there are also scholars who agree to implement top-down management approach in organization. Top-down management is strongly recommended to be utilized in today's organization because managers should communicate unilaterally in order to maintain a well-structured and well-functioning organization. So my research gap would be in Malaysia. Research has yet to be done in the field of manufacturing, though top-down management approach is seen to be a key element in communication between managers and subordinates. Thus, this study is to explore how top-down management works in a factory and to investigate the effectiveness of such communication in motivating the subordinates. And my statement of research questions would be, how is the direction of communication flow between managers and subordinates in a factory? And secondly would be, to what extent the communication in a factory is effective in motivating the subordinates? For methodology, I'll be using quantitative method, which is on print survey. There will be 50 questions in the survey forms. The reason I chose print survey is because it provides a precise and significant numerical statistics for the study. And for description of sampling, I've chosen Kinta Press and Packaging in Malaysia. And my target sampling will be 30 staff. And as for the data analysis part, The data collected from survey forms will be formulated using Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, will be formulated into bar charts, tables, or graphs. Yeah. So lastly will be my proposal for assignment 3. The presentation of my portfolio will be in a full color magazine. And basically the content in my portfolio will be the learning outcomes from lecture, tutorial, group discussion, and readings from week 3 to week 12. And each week, a media story of that particular topic will be incorporated into the weekly journal. And the selected media story will be scanned and included in that week's journal as well. So for my essay section, I've chose essay topic 1, where we discuss why hierarchies of power persist in organization despite the development of theories and approaches that propose alternative means. And how I would incorporate the essay is that the essay will be included at the end of the magazine after the weekly